Two men that have contributed so much to the oppression of the people of Zimbabwe happen to be none other than Jacob Mdenda and Songezo Tshabangu. We have now heard the M31 promising to deal with Jacob Mdenda and Songezo Tshabangu post-Mnangagwa era. These guys have been men that were used so much to destroy the will of the people of Zimbabwe with the parliament and what they did there, having caused Mnangagwa to become even more powerful and controlling the parliament. Songezo Tshabangu has decided to make himself the enemy of the people of Zimbabwe by getting bought by Emmerson Mnangagwa, sold the struggle to the highest bidder, with Jacob Mdenda also as the Speaker of Parliament, deciding, to go the illegal route of trying to pull out and push out, constitutionally elected members of Parliament. And at the end of the day, they held their bogus by-elections where the ZANU-PF people, either ZANU-PF or Songezo Tshabangu, as people took those positions. So where we stand right now, we are standing at a parliament that is dysfunctional, a parliament that is disrespected by especially those people that call themselves closer to Mnangagwa than any other. We have seen Ziyambi and how he behaves in parliament, how he answers, in a stubborn way, a carefree way, a way that you'll be saying, what will you do to me? This attitude of saying, I'm just here, for the purpose that I should, the sake that I should be here, but I have nothing really to do. This is actually wasting my time. I have to be somewhere else doing other things. It's like, they're just doing some lip service to the parliament. Yet that is the house that is powerful. That should really be giving a direction of where things must be going in the nation. So for Songezo Tshabangu to destroy the opposition and submit himself and his people to Emmerson Mnangagwa is really something that has pained the people of Zimbabwe. We know of that video where he said that the opposition is going to be opposing the government, the ruling party, so that the ruling party continues to rule and the opposition continues to oppose. See, these are things that somebody would say without any conscience. Somebody would say without considering how much the people of Zimbabwe are suffering. And it is all because of money. It's nothing else. But, the love for money should get to some limits. If it gets to the limit to the extent of selling out, your own country, the freedom of your people, including your own relatives, just because you need to get your tummy full, I don't think that is quite good. I don't think that works. We've heard of the complaints of Jacob Mdenda also as one of those that have been promised the vice presidency by Mnangagwa. And this is why he's behaving also in the way that he is behaving. I don't know whether this is really going to work for these guys, but where we are going there, they are going to have a tough time to stay in Zimbabwe. These are people that are going to flee Zimbabwe. When we say actually our country has been freed, when we say that Zimbabwe is now democratic, when we say now Zimbabwe is now a country that people can live successfully, we are going also to have a certain number of people that will be running away from it. So that's exactly how life is going to be like, especially for the people that have continued to side with Emmerson Mnangagwa. Forget that the struggle that we are fighting is for the people. It's not for an individual. And we need to continue watching over Zimbabwe to defend it from hooligans, from criminals, from liars, from distractors of democracy and progress. We will do this, and the Zimbabwean people must support the Geza Revolution, fight this war, and whatever that happens after the Geza Revolution, we'll see it then, we'll see it after. But I will tell you over and over, Zimbabwe is much better without Mnangagwa. No matter whatever happens after him, but it will be still much better than Mnangagwa. His evil thoughts are too deep for Zimbabwe. They are too bad for Zimbabwe. And we pray and hope that this man does not succeed and the Geza Revolution finally takes him out of the way. And then Zimbabwe can breathe. Zimbabwe can begin to work once again. So we are saying Viva Geza Revolution, Viva. Let's support, let's stand, let's defend Zimbabwe from and democratic people and fight to free the nation of Zimbabwe. Otherwise, this is what it is. Very, very soon things are going to be in order. Zimbabwe is going to be working. Once we put our heads together, we trust the system, we trust the process until we get there. God is in it and freedom is coming.